Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the language of big business and uncover what's really going on behind those official reports. Today we're diving into Lakeshore Bancorp Inc. and you won't believe the big changes they've been brewing. This is a pretty important report because it tells us about a major shift for Lakeshore Bancorp. Imagine a company that's been around for a long time and suddenly it's changing its entire structure and how it raises money. That's exactly what we're seeing here. It's like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, but for a financial institution. The real action happened on July 18th, 2025. This is the date of the key event they're reporting on. It's a big deal for any company when they make such a fundamental change, and it impacts how they operate and interact with investors. This tells us where Lakeshore Bancorp stock is traded. They are listed on the Nasdaq Global Market, which is a major stock exchange. This means they are a publicly traded company and their performance is visible to all investors. Being on a big exchange like Nasdaq means they have to follow strict rules and regulations, which is why these reports are so important. Let's talk about what they actually offer investors. They have common stock and each share has a par value of just 1 cent. This is pretty standard for many companies. What's more interesting is how they've changed their structure. The big news is that Lakeshore Bancorp has officially completed its conversion from a mutual holding company to a stock form. Think of it this way. Imagine a club where everyone is a member, but then they decide to sell shares so anyone can own a piece of the club. That's basically what happened here. They used to be owned by their depositors and now they are owned by shareholders. This is a huge change in how the company is financed and governed. Adding to these big changes, Lakeshore Savings Bank, which is part of Lakeshore Bancorp, has also transitioned. It used to be a federal savings bank, but now it's a New York chartered commercial bank. This gives it more flexibility and potentially opens up new avenues for business and growth. It's like upgrading from a small local service to a more comprehensive state-recognized operation. The company issued a press release on July 18th to announce this significant conversion. This report is essentially a formal way of telling the world about these major moves. It covers the closing of Lakeshore MHC's conversion, the stock offering that went along with it, and the bank's own operational switch. All of this is detailed in their press release, which is attached as an exhibit to this report for everyone to see. This specific exhibit is the press release itself. It's the primary source of information about these events, and it's incorporated by reference into this official filing. So if you want the full details straight from the company about these big changes, this is what you'd look at. And to wrap things up, the report is signed by Taylor N. Gilden, who holds the important roles of Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer. This signature means the company is officially confirming the accuracy of the information provided in this report. It's a formal seal of approval from the person in charge of the company's money. Now, looking at this filing, Lakeshore Bancorp has made some truly monumental changes on July 18th. The conversion from a mutual holding company to a stock form is a really significant event. It means they are no longer primarily owned by their customers in a cooperative sense, but are now owned by shareholders who buy stock. This typically allows companies to raise capital more easily through stock offerings, which they obviously did. The bank also changed its charter to become a commercial bank, giving it broader powers and the ability to operate more like a traditional bank. This is a move that can unlock new revenue streams and strategic opportunities. The core takeaway here is that Lakeshore Bancorp is actively reinventing itself, moving from a more community-focused mutual structure to a corporate structure designed for growth and market participation. This signals a new era for the company, one where they are likely looking to expand their services, reach, and profitability in a more competitive financial landscape. We need to keep a close eye on how these strategic... What's your take on this major transformation for Lakeshore Bancorp? Do you think these changes will lead to greater success, or are there hidden risks in this shift from a mutual structure? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to Corporate Decoder for more in-depth financial insights. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even more discussions and analysis. Linked right in the description. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.